Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I filmed a video earlier that I did not like. It was basically me on Tinder, and I pay for Tinder because I have Tinder Gold, and so me fucking around on Tinder just wastes me money. So I did want to mess around. Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I didn't ask me anything on my Instagram, and I'm gonna check my Instagram now and answer whatever people ask. Okay, so the first one is by Emma Rosita. She asked, "Have you ever barfed during the middle of class in high school?" It's very specific, but I feel like everyone had that moment. I think I pretty much answered this in the other video. I have my okay. So my most embarrassing barf moment. I'm so sorry, guys. No one wanted to know this. So I have been a vegetarian since November of 2009. And whenever you eat meat or something that just like whenever you eat meat, it really fucks you up because you haven't eaten it in so long. My dad went to this restaurant and he got us all burgers, my entire family burgers. And he got like 4 burgers for everyone else. They were normal meat. And then he told me the burger that he gave me was vegetarian. And so I was like, okay. And lying to someone saying that something is vegetarian, it goes beyond like their, like ethics of it. It could also make them sick if they eat it. So my dad got me this burger for lunch that I took to school, and he told me it was vegetarian. So I ate it at lunch, and then my period after lunch, like my class after lunch, my stomach started to realize it wasn't vegetarian. So I'm sitting in this class, and I had just eaten this burger, and I put my fist up like this, and I was like, when someone's like trying to hold something in, I was in French. I legit had my fist like this, and because I was not used to meat, I threw up out of my hand, out of each side of my hand. So I was like, and I like just straight through onto the ground everywhere. But I'm like, and everyone was like, oh my god, and that's when I threw up. I'm honestly over it at this point because high school was I graduated 2012, 7 years ago. I really don't give a shit. Here's another question. Garrett G84. What do you take your Adderall for? I take mine for ADD. I take my Adderall for ADHD. If you'll notice in the past on Vine, I had like a very straight way of talking. By the way, I got this ring from a drag queen who said it was too small for her, so I've been wearing it. It's super bulky and really tacky, but I fucking love it. So I took Adderall for ADHD, but I stopped taking Adderall so I could quit smoking, and that's a whole nother story. Actually, that's a whole nother, maybe someone asked me about smoking, so I'll answer that soon. Julia Bright said, honest opinion of your old sorority. So I used to be an Alpha Phi. I would say my honest opinion is that there's so much to a sorority. I feel like obviously if you believe that it's paying for your friends, then there's nothing that I could say that would convince you otherwise. Honestly, I don't hate anyone. I don't particularly think about Alpha Phi a lot, but it was a big part of my life. Cotton Eye Joe asked, "What is it that made you start to smoke?" I started to smoke because I dated a guy, and this is really just it's really, if you think that you can date someone who smokes and you will not start to smoke, you are completely lying to yourself. Like, if you are trying to quit smoking, there is nothing more unhelpful than people who smoke around you. AJ is bored. What is the weirdest drink combo you ever drank? Um, when I was in college, the weirdest drink combo I ever drank, this was on a dare. So I had been drinking tequila, and there was a dare to chase it with milk. Uh, I just thought about that for a second. So I was drinking tequila, and I chased this tequila with milk, and that did not end well. Believe you me, So B. Gilliff asked, would you rather go on 100 horrible Bumble dates or never be able to get free drinks at a bar again? I'd rather go on 100 horrible Bumble dates. Because the thing is like, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I literally have Bumble to like have fun. So I've been on 100 horrible Bumble dates, but the thought of not ever getting free drinks again is just unbearable. So I wouldn't do that. So June DM99 asked, what was my first Vine? My first Vine was the hashtag shit on my wall. It was around Christmas time, and I was laying in my bed. I don't know if anyone knows this about me, but I literally did not know about Vine until like late 2015. And I tweeted, like, I had watched a couple of Vines, and I tweeted, I want to become Vine famous. And then literally 2 weeks later, I became Vine famous because my waitressing series like blew the fuck up. So Allie's son 32 asks, do you watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and if so, do you have a favorite queen or season? Do I have a favorite queen or season? Alright, so favorite queen of all time is Katya. Fucking love Katya. Like, season 7 absolutely sucked ass, but Trixie and Katya made it like the shit. And I know that's so bandwagon to say I love Trixie and Katya, but I love Trixie and Katya. What made me become a Viner? Oh my god, what made me... Do you guys remember Shan? Her name is Shan Dude on Vine. And so when I thought of Vine, I always thought of Vine as like this really douchey place where like the Logan Pauls of the world just circle jerked it. So I saw this Vine by Shan Dude where she's dancing two hearts to beat, yeah, that thing, and she had a chicken on her shoulder, and then the chicken jumped off, and I was like, holy shit, that was a Vine. I thought Vines were like white people be like, black people be like. I thought it was like all like that, so I did never want to go on Vine. And then I saw Shan's Vine with her chicken dancing on her shoulder, and I was like, oh wait, so it's people casually on there, like doing just fun shit. And so I saw that, went on Vine that day, downloaded it. Yeah, Shan is what I attribute my Vine success to. Jay Huerta 808 asks, dream job. I think I'm in my dream job right now. If you don't know, I'm a copywriter. I work in advertising. So, you know, like when you see like a Facebook ad or like a brand tweet something funny, that's the type of stuff that I write. I currently work on, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know what brand I tweet for. But yeah, I'm kind of in my dream job right now because like essentially I just tweet for a living. MLL asked, how long was your longest relationship, and have you ever had experience with a cheater being cheated on? My longest relationship was around like 2.5 years, and I don't honestly have a cheating story. For the most part, I'm friends with all of my exes. There's none of them that I wouldn't talk to. I think like, because I don't think I've been like, if I have been cheated on, honestly, it's whatever, because I'm like past it at this point, or like I really do not give a shit. But like in the moment, we didn't break up because of cheating, so I really don't have anything about that. Oh my god. So Trav5456 asks, what is the weirdest piercing location you've ever seen? So I haven't seen this, but I thought this was so funny. I did not see this piercing, but when I went to go get my septum pierced, I was in the waiting room, and there was this lady who was like just chilling with her legs wide open, and she was like, yeah, I'm here to get my labia pierced. And I was like, good for you. And she was like, yeah, it's going to be majorly cute. Her labia majora. God bless her. So Nod Nerber asks, what's the worst sleeping situation you've had? So I lived in California when I was in elementary school, and I lived in Oceanside because my mom was stationed at Camp Pendleton because my mom's in the Navy, and she works with Marines and all that stuff. Okay, so we were in California, and we went to this daycare, and the daycare owner, she had a son that went to the daycare, and so me and my older brother are a year apart grade wise. So my brother was best friends with this guy, the daycare owner's son, and I was friends with all the girls in the daycare. My brother was friends with all the guys, and so the daycare owner had a sleepover, and she she invited us all over, and my parents dropped us off, and there were fucking 40 kids at this sleepover. And so I had never been at a co-ed sleepover before. I had never been at a co-ed sleepover before. This lady had set up 4 tents in the backyard, 2 boys, 2 girls tents, and so we got the girls' tents, And we were literally like Jenga pieces, like on the ground, sleeping bags. Our daycare lady drank a lot that night because she was trying to deal with all the kids there. So she had drank a lot, and she's single-handedly taking care of like 50 children, and we're all in our tents outside. And she opened up the back door, and it was like 8 p.m. and she was like, "Everyone, shut the fuck up!" And so we were like freaking out. Like, I came from like a really strict home, so I'd never heard the word fuck before. I was like, "Oh my god, she's serious." And so you know how kids are, they keep giggling. So we're all giggling in like our respective tents. And she walked outside. She brought her belt out, and she's like, "I told y'all to shut the fuck up." And we're just like, "Oh my god." And so she walks over to our tent, and she unzips the tent like slowly. And the most timid girl in my elementary school, named Brittany, was laying at the foot of the entrance of this tent, and the lady, our daycare, like, she puts her hand in with the belt, and she's swinging it around, and then for like a brief second, she steps into the tent, and she just steps on Brittany, and Brittany's just like too timid to be like, "Can you get off of me, please?" So Brittany's just like, "They're being crushed." And so all the girls in the tent were like, "Oh my god, Brittany's being smushed." And this lady's just flailing her belt around while she's been like drinking. And then both of the boys' tents collapsed, and we all had to go home because she just was not having it anymore. So like our parents came and picked us up at like 10 p.m. But it was just so funny. That's the weirdest sleeping situation I've ever been in. I remember that just because I remember her stepping into the tent and just squishing Brittany, and I was like, "Brittany!" She was like the type of girl who wore like really thick glasses and like really mousy brown hair, and just came in and squished her like a bug. So I'm wearing like sweatpants, even though I shaved my legs this morning. I'm so, like, okay, this is funny because okay, so I shaved my legs for the first time in like a long time because it's summer, and I thought, what the hell? And I remember back in December when I moved from Virginia to South Carolina, I was talking to my friend from Virginia, and I was talking about how I hadn't shaved my legs in so long, and she was like, "I know exactly what you mean, girl. I am missing so many toenails." I was like, "Well, I said I forgot I hadn't shaved my legs, and I don't know what the fuck toenails. How did you lose all your? Why would you think that this is the same as shaving your legs?" And that messed me up for a little bit. I just had to share that because I have an app called, this is not sponsored because I don't have that ability on YouTube yet because I'm so new, but I have this app called Smoke Free, and basically it helps me track my progress when I quit smoking. So I have been smoke free for 4 months, 8 days, and 9 hours. And it also tells me like how much money I've saved, and I think this is such a funny joke. But I saved $243.68 since I quit smoking, and now I can take that money, the cash that I've saved from not smoking, and put it into a hobby that won't kill me, like alcohol. No, but I'm dying. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I'm really sorry about how I sound. I'm super sick. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You can. I would say that I really do thrive on Twitter. I'm honestly just trying to build up my following on Tinder. I put out videos every Sunday. So recently I reached 7,000 followers on YouTube, and hopefully I can reach 10,000 in like the next 2 weeks. I don't really have I don't really have any goals for YouTube because I'm already in the career I want to be in. So YouTube's kind of just like a Mr. Dick Around area. I'm just going to be dicking around. And if you guys like my videos, then I'll keep doing them. Alright. Have a nice weekend and a nice week. Bye, guys.